And from there, I didn't even like advertise it. It was kind of word of mouth where I started doing a lot of this nude boudoir photography of girls, especially also me being a female photographer. A lot of women are much more comfortable with me than men. I mean, I've had men who take photos with me that I thought I was comfortable with. And then he's like, look at this video I took. And I hear him on the back of the camera like, oh, yeah. Oh, that looks so good. Like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
And that's what the playback had in it. I was like listening to this like, oh God, cringe. Like
they
I immediately was
these videos?
He went to show me it was like a bikini video he's taking, like, you know, but he didn't realize maybe that his voice was being recorded up close to the camera. All like, cringe.
Yeah. And that happened like more than once to you.
Yes, I actually had like oh God, if we want to talk about creepy experiences with photographers, this could go for a while.
What's a creepy story? Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see, 18 years old, maybe I was doing like some headshots. And this photographer came in for headshots. And he was like, later at the end, he was like, maybe I could like get you in something more edgy. And I go, actually, I brought like this one-piece swimsuit. I was thinking I could get my hair wet and like just kind of, because it was a studio. So I wanted like these artistic wet hair looked, but I was wearing like a covering, you know, modest bathing suit. And after that, those photos came out great, mind you. I was very happy with them. After that, he says it again. I want to get you in something more edgy. And I was like, so what do you mean by edgy, sir? Because he's like an older man with like a family. And I'm like, you know, I think I was even 17, not even quite 18.
Getting weird.
And so he goes to like his like, you know, thing of little like clothes and stuff. But he pulls out this see-through mesh piece of cloth. And I'm like, that's what you want me in when you say edgy? And so I immediately I was like, actually, I think that let's call the shoot finished. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
And I go like to text my boyfriend at the time, like, this guy's getting really creepy. Like, I'm like, just want to let you know. All of a sudden, he's up behind me with his back pressed against me. And he was reading it over my shoulder. He goes, how would your boyfriend feel if you know I was this close to you right now?
Oh my God. What did you do?
I ran out the building.
You ran out of the building?
And then, to make it worse.
Did you know martial arts back then, or?
I did. But to make it worse, he then made it a fake account and was using the photos of me in the bikini and asking my little brother's girlfriends to shoot for him with a whole fake name and everything. I said, do not. He is a predator.
What a jackass.
He is a predator. And I should have reported him to police, and he would know that he was
like a licensed
using
photographer?
Yes, with his own studio. To know that he was using my photos where I took pictures in a covered bikini to ask my younger brother's little girlfriends who are underage to take photos, just very disturbing.
Yeah,
very disturbing.
but that's like not the only time that's like happened.
I feel like it just happens again and again. You have
feel like
to be
every model has that story too?
Every model will have some creepy photographer story. Will have, I mean, I had a photo shoot that I did with a girlfriend even where I had like a nip slip because I was in some, and she posted the photo of it. And I go, wait, we had a conversation that if that did happen, you would not. And you're my girlfriend. I wasn't even a male photographer. She goes, well, this is my art and I want to show my art. And I go, no. I did not sign anything saying that you are allowed to release anything like that. And I made her delete it. And then she reposted it with like a big old star on top of it. She's like, I'm offended because somebody ruined my art. You know, I was just like, girl, I'm down to make art with you, but you also got to have a mutual agreement of respect of the person you're taking.
And I feel like as a photographer yourself now, as a creative director, like probably like being a woman allows you to approach those levels of comfortability a little differently and to maybe have like a different creative spin on the shoot than a male photographer would. Like talk about that. Like what's the difference? For sure. So I feel like sometimes especially for like, you know, nude or boudoir or lingerie photos, the male eye kind of tends to look at things a little bit more raunchy, you know? Like I'll notice that the photos that you'll take, that a male would take would be much more raunchy than I feel like I try to, make it sex appeal, but make it art. You know, so it's more of an artistic point of view. I want you to look at the photo and for it to be so beautiful that you almost don't notice she's naked or half naked. That's not the focus.
Yeah, it's not the focus, but
it's like
it
a
still
bigger
is
idea
there. Yeah, it's kind of just a bigger idea. And I lived in Spain for a bit, in Europe, and I just remember out there, people would walk around, you know, naked on the beaches. Girls were topless all the time. And because it was just kind of more common, it wasn't so sexualized as it is, I feel like, here in America.